Germany versus Curaçao, a match that on paper seems like a formality, but there's something nobody is telling you about this game, and I'm going to tell you right now. This could be the most important match you watch in the entire group stage of the 2026 World Cup, not because of what will happen on the field, but because of what surrounds this game, Curaçao. Curaçao, an island with 150,000 inhabitants, the smallest national team in World Cup history, with 25 of its 26 players born or trained in the Netherlands, is going to take the field at the NRG Stadium in Houston against the German national team. In front of Musiala, Florian Biel, Kai Havertz, Neuer, and before the match begins, you need to know where they come from. What time do they play in your country and on which channel is it broadcast? Because this match is being played this Sunday, June 14, 2026, so let's get straight to the point. Country by country, channel by channel, and time by time, no beating around the bush. Before the schedules, the information you need to have engraved in your mind. The match is on Sunday, June 14, 2026 at the NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, which has a capacity of almost 72,000 people. The official start time in the Eastern Time Zone of the United States is at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Each country will then use its own local time. The referee appointed for the match is the Moroccan Jala Jaje. And this is already official information, confirmed by FIFA. Now, before I give you the schedules and the channels, there's something else I want you to know. Germany hasn't won a World Cup since 2014. It's already been 12 years of drought for the team that has been in World Cup finals the most times. And Nagelsmann, at 38 years old, comes to this World Cup without ever having managed a tournament of this level before. This match against Curaçao is his first big opportunity to send a message to the world. Will he take advantage of it? You'll see for yourself, but first, you need to know where to watch the match. I'll tell you everything now. Let's start with the schedules, and we'll do it from north to south, without skipping any country. Because the information people need the most is exactly this. Mexico, the match starts at 12 noon Central Time. If you're in the Pacific Time Zone, it's 1 hour earlier, at 11 in the morning. If you're in the Southeast, it's 1 hour later, at 1 in the afternoon. The universal reference for Mexico is noon in Mexico City. Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and Costa Rica are all in the same time zone. The match is at 12 noon local time, same as in Mexico. In Panama, it's 1 hour ahead. The match starts at 1 p.m. in Cuba. Also at 1 in Havana time in the Dominican Republic. It's also at 1 Santo Domingo time in Puerto Rico. It's also at 1 same in Haiti, in Port-au-Prince. In Jamaica, it's the same schedule. In Trinidad and Tobago, it's also at 1 p.m. And here's something important that many people don't know. In several of these Central American countries, this match is not on free-to-air TV. It's on cable or streaming platforms. I'll explain everything to you channel by channel. But first, a fact that completely changes the perspective of this match. Because there's a player in Curaçao's squad whose name is Taishon. He's 26 years old, born in Willemstad, the capital of Curaçao, and he trained at the Manchester United Academy. He's the only player on Curaçao's squad who was actually born on the island. The rest, 25 out of 26, were born or trained in the Netherlands and are going to play against Germany. Against the country that has reached a World Cup final more times than any other in history. That's the match. That's what you're going to see this Sunday. Now then, let's continue with the South American schedules. In Colombia, the match also starts at 1 in the afternoon. Bogota time, same as Peru and Ecuador. Quito time, Ecuador shares the time zone with Colombia and Peru. Venezuela too, same time. In Bolivia at 2 in the afternoon. La Paz and Sucre time. Paraguay 2 in the afternoon. No, if you're on Easter Island, you have to subtract 2 hours. It would be at noon. In Argentina, at 3 in the afternoon. Buenos Aires time, 1 hour ahead of Bolivia, Venezuela, and Paraguay. In Uruguay, also at 3, Montevideo time. Just like Argentina, Brazil has several time zones here. In Brasilia and São Paulo, the official time of the meeting is at 3 in the afternoon. In the Amazon, at 2. In Acre and the Far West, at 1. So write it down and add it to your favorites, mark it on your calendar. But now the most important thing, the channels, because knowing the time is useless if you don't know. On which screen are you going to watch it? Let's look at the channels, country by country. And when we finish with the channels, I'm going to tell you something about the coach of Curaçao that very few people know, and that makes this match something completely different from what it seems. In Mexico, the match is broadcast by ViX Premium with the 2026 World Cup Pass. On free-to-air TV, Canal 5 and Azteca 7 have coverage of selected matches from the tournament. But for this Germany-Curaçao match, the main option is ViX. You can also follow it on Tudum and on the Azteca Deportes app. If you have cable or satellite TV, you have it on Fox Sport and ESPN. In Guatemala, coverage is through Claro Sport for specific matches. The recommended option is the digital platform. In Honduras, Canal 5 TV and Premium. In El Salvador, Canal 4 and Canal 6 have coverage. For streaming, ViX Premium. And in Nicaragua, pay attention to the coverage mainly offered by Claro Sport and ViX Premium. In Costa Rica, Teletica is the network that holds the rights to the World Cup, with 32 confirmed matches from the tournament. This match between Germany and Curaçao is very likely to be on their schedule, but the full and guaranteed coverage is offered by Sky Sport on cable and by ViX Premium for streaming. In Panama TV and Canal 2 and RPC TV, they have some matches on free-to-air TV, but the most complete option is still ViX Premium and Claro Sport. In Cuba, Telerebelde broadcasts selected group stage matches. It's free-to-air and free of charge. In the Dominican Republic, Telesistema and Colorvision have some matches on cable through ESPN and Fox Sport. For streaming, ViX Premium and Dire TV Go. And now, as I promised, the information about the coach of Curaçao that changes everything. The coach of Curaçao is named Dick Avocat. He is 78 years old, and in this 2026 World Cup, he will become the oldest coach to lead a national team in the history of the World Cup. Avocat already coached the Netherlands in the United States World Cup in 1994. He was in Korea in 2006, coached Belgium, Russia, Serbia, Iraq, and now here in Houston, Texas. From an island of 150,000 people, he faces the manshaft. When referee Jalaja blows the whistle to start the match with 78 years behind him, that is priceless. Let's continue with the channels. In Colombia, the coverage is broad and on free-to-air TV, with Caracol Television and RCN broadcasting the tournament openly. Caracol offers you 35 confirmed matches, including this one. WinSport and WinPlay available on cable and streaming. Also, Dire TV Sport, The Go, and Disney Plus Premium with Ecuador. Dire TV Sport is also available on cable and via streaming in Peru. In Peru, America Televisión, Channel 4 is available on free-to-air TV and completely free. Also available via streaming on America TV Go. On cable and platforms, Dire TV Sport, The Go, Disney Plus, and Paramount Plus. In Venezuela, Venevisión and Televen broadcast matches on free-to-air TV. On cable and streaming, Dire TV Sport and The Go. In Bolivia, Unitel and Red One on free-to-air TV. Channel 5 of Bolivia also has coverage. In Paraguay, GIN and Channel 13 on free-to-air TV. For streaming, Dire TV Sport, The Go, and Disney Plus Premium. In Chile, on Chilevisión on free-to-air TV. D-Sport on cable, for streaming, The Go and Paramount Plus. Attention, in Chile this match is confirmed only for D-Sports with no free-to-air broadcast. In Argentina, also on D-Sport on cable. On channel 109 of Flow, streaming on Paramount Plus and The Go. Uruguay, Canal 10 and Tele 12. And in Brazil, through streaming on The Go and Disney Plus. And pay attention, the Brazilian streamer KZTV has managed to buy the television rights and is offering 104 matches of the tournament on his channel. So, family, here you have the countries and the schedules throughout South America and Central America. To enjoy the match, this great game between Germany and Curaçao, hit the like button and subscribe.